Oh yeah, I'm remembering the advantages and disadvantages about, like, both of these thingamabobs. This lets you see the map, this lets you see the dialogue. But there's no both across my main layout, I don't really want to make a new layout specifically for Persona. What the heck is going on in here? It's very golden, huh? It's just like a golden version of that final area in Nier Replicant, where everything was all cubed and weird and floaty and stuff. Shit. What the hell is up with this place? So much gold. It's hurting my eyes. What is this? The freaking Atlantean treasure room from that Atlantis Square Pantis special episode?
For real?
The distortion is especially bad here. It's barely holding up. Plus, it's not even on our map. So we must ascertain the truth through our eyes alone. Okay, so I don't have a map here. So I may as well go to this layout then. It's not like I'm blocking a map. Thick parchment.
It's somewhere.
So, oh, this is trippy and weird, isn't it? This is kind of weird, huh? But yeah, I'm doing pretty alright. I'm still sick somehow. I'm not coughing as much. I'm sniffling a decent bit. I'm coughing here and there, but I'm doing a lot better. That's the thing. I probably wouldn't be sick right now at all if I didn't do that 24-hour cherry stream, but it was for a good cause, so, like, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? What the heck are these guys? Okay, so you're weak to ice. I'm just gonna pew. Just gonna start blasting. I'm doing pretty alright. Group project stuff for university has been all over the place. It's kind of the case. Bam! Let's do that. So, I was recently venting about this in Discord in the venting channel, where, in one of my computing science classes right now, for assignment 1, I grouped up with this group of, we wound up being a group of 3, and, I grouped up with 2 others, and this was the weekend that I was gonna be out at Comic-Con, for basically the whole weekend there. So I told them, like, hey, I'm not gonna be around for the weekend, so I'll do what I can, and then, pass it off to you guys. So I did my part, and I, you know, passed off the reins to them, and they didn't bother doing anything until, like, the last few hours before submission, basically, was a thing. So, I got into a different group for assignment 2. I met 2 others that were looking for a new group who were apparently in the same group as each other before, and their group had, like, split up with, like, some drama stuff going on as well, but they were like, oh, well, may as well become a group of 3 rather than group of 2, because it just means, like, more hands helping out.
How could this be?
And, assignment 2 didn't go all that great, but, you know, we all could do, you know, a good job. It's just that we were busy with things going on and stuff. Like, I was on the other side of the planet. I was in Italy, so it became tricky for me. I didn't get the best of grades there, but we stuck together as a group. We got assignment 3 done a lot better, but one dudo was saving things until last minute a whole lot of the time, and the other guy was kind of fed up with that guy. So now, assignment 4 coming up, we, this guy that doesn't save things until last minute wound up leaving the group because he was kind of fed up with the guy that does save things for last minute. So, the guy that saves things for last minute, like, doesn't respond all that well. Usually it takes a couple days. So I reached out to him being like, hey, you want to split off then? Or, like, stay in the same group and try to find another member or something like that. And they took 2 days to reply. And in the meantime, I was looking for another group. And I found one dudo that was looking for a new group that was like, yeah, I've been basically soloing the assignments with the groups that I've been with. So I need someone that can actually help me with coding and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I can do that. So him and I were talking, like, figuring out how we were going to handle this group project together for, like, half an hour. And then somebody reached out to him asking if he wanted to join their group. So he just kind of coldly asks me what my grades are, and figured that if my answer wasn't good enough that he would go with the other people that asked him, which is what he wound up doing. So before seeing any of my work, and after having worked out how we were going to work on it together for over the course of half an hour, he wound up ditching me and was just like, yeah, I'm going with them instead, good luck. And, during that time, I had, run into another person that was asking about, like, group stuff during that time when I was working out things with him during that half an hour, who was apparently one of his ex-group mates, and after finding out it was one of his ex-group mates, it was like, oh, well, I guess we're not becoming a group of 3 together like that if there's, like, some bad blood. So, after I was ditched there, I reached back out to the dudo that had reached out to me before. I was like, yeah, your ex-group mate kind of ditched me. You still want to become a group? And we were chatting about that, where it's just like, yeah, that's... Some people are like that in these kinds of group projects, and we both, you know, kind of understood each other well enough where it's like, yeah, neither of us are, like, absolute masters of this course, but, you know, we're willing to do what we need to do and work together and get it all figured out and stuff like that. I wound up hearing back from my, group mate that saves things until last minute before, and it's like, well, I guess the 3 of us are like a group now, so now that's what's going on, and this weekend we're gonna figure out assignment 4, and, but hey, I now have somebody that I'm, like, really on the same page with, and, you know, we're willing to meet up and get this hammed out and figured out together and stuff, and just, you know, do the best we can, but not, like, you know, be dying over it trying to get the best mark you can. Because if you want the best mark, you need your AI. This is a game on search, knowledge, and simulation. It specifically delves into AI that are meant to solve games, and the game that we're specifically studying is the game of Go. If you want the best marks in the class, you need your Go playing bot to beat everyone else's in the class. We're not going to be going for that. We're just, you know, going to be trying to, you know, get a decent enough mark, get through the class, and not be, you know, treating this as the hill to die on like some people are. So that's how I'm doing. That's what's going on there. But yeah, no, it's going to school and working. If you're coughing and sniffling, just somehow extends the illness. Yeah, earlier this week, I wasn't going in. I came in to university once earlier this week for my history class, where there was like a strong participation grade for. But apart from that, I stayed home this past week because I was just so in the dumps. But yeah, group projects in university, bane of your existence, honestly. Honestly. WTF, how are your grades? Oh, you're not worth it to stand upon my presence, be gone. Yeah. Yeah. I hope so. Is the chat not on? There we go, jeez. I guess I forgot to turn it back on again. Whoopsie doopsie. Yeah, so, you know, I was pretty ticked off at that. I had never felt more compelled to, tell one of my fellow classmates to screw off. I gave him a kind of sarcastic response. I don't remember exactly what I responded, but I responded something along the lines of, like, oh, like, cool to see the underestimation before any work is even seen. Cool, I guess. Or it was something like that. I don't remember exactly what I messaged there. I thought I'd seen everything there was to see of this distorted world, but to think it would conjure up such a bizarre place. So that was the thing that ticked me off the most recently. So, like, which way are we supposed to go? I didn't see any other ways forward, did you?
Huh?
Hmm? What's this? I guess it's a cutscene, so I'll just, like... It's blue! Whoa, part of the wall was peeling, so I pulled it off. That wasn't an actual wall? I see. So it was camouflage. Where is Yusuke during this scene? It may have been trapped here for eternity had you not noticed that.
Nice go.
Nice work, Skull. You did it. Yusuke just exists in our hearts now. Sure. You know, I just got lucky, right?
Listen up.
There might be more walls like this up ahead. Let's keep an eye out. Alright. But yeah. Imagine honestly thinking grades say anything about a person says you as a teacher. Yeah. You know, I told him, like, the very first time that he reached out to me, he was like, why did your group split up? And I was like, it's not because of me if that's what you're asking. And I sent him proof being like the DM of the one other guy from my group being like, sorry I split off. I just couldn't deal with the other guy, like, you know, saving things until last minute, who was, you know, DMing me about that, being like, you know, sorry if I put you in a hard position by doing that, but I just couldn't take it anymore, you know, as a thing. So I'd established that with this guy. And when he asked about my grades, I told him the honest answer of, like, I don't actually know where to find the specific grades for, you know, these group projects since they're listed in a separate place for the other thingamabobs, and I didn't know what the link was. But I said, you know, I wouldn't be splitting off and changing groups if they were, like, over the moon absolutely fantastic. And that's when he gave me his reply of, yeah, I'm going with the other guys. Good luck, bye, you know, essentially. Whoa, we just warp? But yeah. Yeah, I did have that. In the Discord server when I was venting about it, I did have that written down, but then I was like, you know, I'm gonna delete that part. This is the thing, you know, sometimes me being ticked off about things shouldn't go into the, you know, persona that I put out there into the online sphere. Or sometimes it doesn't matter, we're all human, you know, I don't know. Seems even the paths beyond these apertures are distorted in the same way as this room. I don't know. Boopity-bop. This away we go. But yeah. Yeah, honestly. Honestly there. I've never had a group project for university ever exactly go swimmingly. At least it's not as bad as my software engineering class from last year. Where, you know, it was a group of 6 and you basically had to make like a functional medicine taking app thingamabob that reminded you when you needed to take certain medications. You basically had to make that by the end of the semester, and in a group of 6, we had 3 of our teammates drop out. One person basically do nothing, and never actually show up to class, because it was still, like, recovering from COVID, and you had the option whether to show up to class or not, or just stay home. And and one person who wanted to do everything, whereas I just wanted to do, like, my part. I wanted to put my part in, you know, do, you know, my part, but, you know, not go super crazy ham. So, on one hand, thank goodness for the one guy that, you know, went ham trying to do everything himself, but at the same time, having my code basically just, like, thrown in the trash because he didn't trust me to do a good enough job of it. It's pretty demoralizing. So, you know, again, thank goodness he was around and, you know, put in the work that I did to that project, but he did not trust me to do a good job, and I was trying my best, and I was like, wow, that freaking sucks. So, you know, at least this situation hasn't been as bad as my software engineering group project, but, and then, you know, this person that I wound up grouping up with, that was the ex-group mate of this jerk guy, when he was describing this dudo that he was in a group with before, it sounded very much like that person who tried to do everything in my software engineering group, where they didn't exactly trust everyone else to do a good job and would, like, throw other people's work in the trash and stuff, and it's like, yeah, I know that feel. I know that. Oh, don't worry about bringing it up. You know, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, I did honestly want to tell him to screw off anyway, is the thing. And I already admitted that here on stream before you brought it up anyway. So I was saying that it was, like, part of my vent in the Discord server before, like, you know, deleting it because I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't there. Is, you know, it was already known that it's something that I wanted to say anyway, you know. I didn't. I handled it, like, you know, still semi-professionally. But yeah, I gave him that sarcastic response of like, oh yeah, cool, I love being underestimated before any of my work is even seen. You know? Something like that. So there's that. No very few group projects in university that weren't a disaster. You honestly just prefer to do everything alone, easier that way. Yeah, I would have much preferred if these assignments were just like smaller asks and individual, rather than being big asks and, you know, forced into groups like this, you know. Whether anyone's working the trash though, if they were willing to work, you were happy. Yeah, like, it's true that the new code that the other dudo made from the ground up in that software engineering project did turn out better than mine. But mine still got the job done. It still achieved, like, its intended purpose. And you could have just, like, repurposed mine to, like, be more efficient if you really wanted to do that. Instead of just being like, oh, I'm gonna make my own from the ground up. And all that work you did, yeah, it's non-existent. So I have no idea how much of my code was in the final submission. Not because I didn't do work, but because it was freaking replaced. Despite the fact that my code did successfully get the job done. Ah! It's probably some kind of illusion. We're in a palace after all. Well, I guess the painting itself might be correct though. You say correct, but aren't they all counterfeit? But maybe the real one's here too. I wonder. Now, we're probably gonna have a treasure room, right? Also, where's Morgana in this scene now? Either way, the fact that this is here might mean that's connected to the space in some way. I guess there's only like 4 figures per cutscene then, even when other people are speaking, is a thing. So yeah, university group projects, they're awful. They suck. Break the thing. Give me that tin clasp. I have no idea what the heck I used a tin clasp for. Oh, we're back around. Wait, are we back from where we started from? It seems this is a trick after all. It would not let us proceed that easily. This is something about the paintings. Wait, do we always have to go in the direction of, like, the red Sayuri? Is that what's going on here in this painting? Is it the Sayuri? Isn't that a fake? I mean, this is Madarame's palace. There's an obvious difference if you look closely. It shouldn't be too difficult to tell them apart. Yeah, maybe it's obvious for you. What do you think, Joker? I think that she's holding, like, a child or something like that that's been taken out. Or I might lose my mind. Hold on, I posted a freaking meme going live with this game about that. Yeah, it is that. About, this. So it is missing the thingamabob, because it's missing that. You know? So, it's a fake.
No.
What fake could never have such an alluring sharp... Wait! Maybe the freaking version that was in the meme that I posted accidentally spoiled things for me. Maybe when I was browsing memes for this game, I accidentally spoiled myself that, like, this is what it normally looks like, but when we finally see the real deal, it'll have the child or something. Well, if I accidentally spoiled myself, whoops. Fake could never have such an alluring charm to it. Huh? So you're telling me it's real? I had no idea. Well, it's only an illusion, but this painting is without a doubt the spitting image of the true Sayuri. They found us. I think I spoiled myself. Whoops. My only gripe to this game is how little the dialogue choices actually matter. Yeah. It's like dialogue choices in a Pokemon game. Are you actually kidding me right now? That is not fair. That's actually straight up unfair. It's fine. It's fine. You're weak to ice, right? Yeah. Yeah, just pass it on to Yusuke here. My goodness gracious, man. So rigged. My goodness. Alright, what the heck is going on here? Oh, not enough levels. I should have known that from before. Well, there's an item, I guess. See you later. Goodbye.
Let's pull back for now.
Maybe I should ask for some monies or something. I don't know. I don't know. Money. Alright, time to heal up after that mess. My goodness gracious. Skill. Morgana. Yes, please. Sure, one more. Let's be on the safe side of things. What's this? Bam, amethyst. Sweet. Alright, do we always go in the way of the red one? Nope. It's the place from earlier, right? Well, what am I... Huh? Well, that's not the answer then. Can't climb up that. How about this blue one, huh?
Hey.
Oh, I think it's painting. Is it real? It's a fake because it's blue,
Indeed.
right? Indeed, it's a fake. The real Sayuri is cloaked in vibrant crimson garments, whatever. Alright, now that you mention it. Some fools would pay a fortune and never know it was a fake. But you're quite impressive, Joker. I'm thinking I might be one of them fools. So what the heck? But yeah, hello, Frankie. Lots of download for you. Is it the new PC situation? Can I not go across this? I lose my mind. I'm not losing my mind about new PC situation. But yeah. Oh, new PS5. Oh, nice. Is Persona gonna be one of the games that you play on that PlayStation? Okay, what the heck? What games do you plan on playing on that? I am so confused right now. Don't tell me we just go through here. That'd be ridiculous, right? This would bring us back where we came from. Yeah, that brings us back where we came from. That's a little bit too redonkulous. I'm so very confused. So very confused. I can't drop down here, can I? It looks almost like I could. So confused. But yeah, check out the real one and choose the right answer. Is that the way to go forward then? I appreciate the heads up there, Fat Demon. If that's what's going on here. It's the real thing. It's correct. Quite the eye for detail. It's real. Vibrant crimson clothes. Her beautiful hair is sublime balance between subject and background. This may only be an illusion, but it is without a doubt a spitting image of the true Sayuri. Oh! Oh! What? Oh! Oh, okay. What the? Flew away. Alright, so this way. Okay. Good to know. Maybe eventually God of War Ragnarok is one, continuing from Horizon Zero Dawn. Might do Last of Us Part 1, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and DLC now. Okay, all good options for sure. Oh, isn't this somewhere new? Seeing past the false image has opened up a path to the truth. This golden place is filled with counterfeit. This golden place filled with counterfeit work is a prime example of the alchemy of Madarame's brain. And here, just as in reality, he entraps those who cannot see through his lying facade. You might be right. No wonder the distortion is so strong here. Hey, so what does that mean? I think it means finding the real Sayuri should break through the distortion and open a path. So, we just gotta check all of them? Why would we do that? Let's just look for the real one, assuming we can differentiate it. Oh, these look the same here! But yeah. Zero Dawn, so stuck on that. You meant Forbidden one. Okay, so the new one. The new one since there. Recommending the Demon Souls remake there.
Hey.
I can't tell the difference between these. I can keep on looking at the meme that we went live with. Oh, there's a branch in that one that isn't in either of these. Alright, I don't know if I can compare it to the meme that we went live with today. I don't know if I can use that cheat code. Big sad. I'm confused. I don't know. No, that one's a fake. No. Oh, I was about to say, like, I can just say that they're real until I find the one that's real, right? And I guess technically, yes, I can, but I'll get ambushed if I do. Thank goodness they're not attacking this time. Are you kidding me? Rigged. My goodness gracious. I need fire. Where's my fire? There's my fire. You've been fired. Cool. And then we boopity bop. Bam. But yeah, all definitely good options there for sure. Big smackaroo. Yeah, Ryuji hasn't really used much SP, huh? Alright, show me the money! Sweet. But yeah. Played that on, but the original Spider-Man was super fun. I remember watching full playthroughs of it. I never played it because, you know, not having a PlayStation. But I know when I was working in duct cleaning, when it was leading up to release, my work partner was talking about his excitement for it all the time. I don't see the difference here.
Impossible.
What do you mean that one is a fake? They're both fakes? Wait. Whoa, wait. So is there like a secret third one? What the heck? I just... Whoa. Yeah, just making sure I selected the right thing. Because I could have sworn I accidentally pressed down on the D-pad. Okay, stop simping. Okay, bam. And then we boopity bop and do that. For Slammo. Give me, whoops, I meant to say give me money. I forgot what buttons are for a hot second. Oops. Well, please don't kill me. Oh, because I didn't say show me the freaking money. Ah, gosh darn it. VTM Swan Song. I don't know what that means. I'm not quite certain. I guess I could have always used his SP. Is what I could have done. You know, we could just finish you off with gun, right, at this point. Once it goes back over to Panther. Alright, I started blasting. Cool. Neat. Vampire the Masquerade. I think I've seen some of my streamer friends streaming that once or twice, but apart from that, I know, like, nothing about it. Just weak to ice, right? Yeah. I don't know, I'm just gonna do that for safety there. Oh, you basically use rest, I guess. Well, I'm gonna move my microphone a little bit because it actually blocks, like, Anne's thing. No, Yusuke's health and SP there is the thing. So, a 3-point of view game. What, like 3 stories? 3, nope. 3 different characters you play as or something? Oh, I have Ice Studio here. That's what I also have, because I have the freaking derpy snowman over here. Alright, no, actually. So, boopity bop. 3 main characters. Okay. So, one of those kinds of things. Gotcha. Alright, and then boopity bop. And then sure, we'll just technical because, you know, he hasn't used a whole lot of SP. Vampire the Masquerade is a franchise in the World of Darkness universe. I'm not quite familiar with it. Sweet, another level. I swear, if I die and go back to my last save point at one of these things here. Oh, there's more over here! Oh, there we go. It's the freaking branch one. Oh, man. Well. Gosh darn it. It's this one. It has the branch. Yeah, it's the real thing. Yes, this is the true Seer. Maybe an illusion, but there can be no mistaking it's a lure. Nicely done, Joker. I thought those were the only 2 options. Well. Alright, away we go. Whee. Yeah, 1990s era paper pencil dice RPG. Is that just like the name of the company then? Also there were 2 other games put out in early 2000s or late 90s. Huh. Yeah, news to me. Yeah, boy. So the red one with the branch, easy, right?
Hey.
Yeah, it's real.
Impossible.
What? I like the combat system so far, and do you think this more dynamic turn-based combat system could also suit Pokemon? Wait, like more dynamic turn-based in terms of like you have multiple party members and it goes around in a weird kind of order? Because maybe, but it would have to be a Pokemon game like Coliseum or something like that where every battle's a double battle at the least, right? Is the thing. It's like it could, but they'd have to drastically change things around, you know? You know what? Sure, let's just do this. But yeah, White Wolf is the company. Paper, pencil, dice means you have a piece of paper or more for your character. This sucks! Pencil to make changes needed, and dice to roll Dungeons & Dragons. Huh. It's the first time I've heard that term there. Yeah, I think it would be interesting to see, but, like, it would have to be a different type of game, you know? Would be the case. Would have to be a very different thing. Which, speaking of, after playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I've thought about playing Pokemon Coliseum XD and, well, Pokemon Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness. I've wanted to on the channel one day. It's one of those ones on my mental to-do list of I'll do it eventually. Well, after playing so much Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and seeing how freaking ugly that game is and how poor animations are and stuff. I remember bringing up on one of the semi-recent streams being like, hey, I was thinking about covering Coliseum at some point anyway, and I'm not sure what the idea for Pokemon content is going to be next year. Should the new Pokemon playthrough for 2023 just end up being Coliseum? Should we just do that? And a lot of people were saying like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So I actually went into Dolphin. I've had it on my computer for a little while already, so you know it's always at the ready at any given time. In fact, I think I have it set up with Steam. I can probably just boot it up from there, quite frankly. Hold on, let's see here. There it is, Pokemon Coliseum right in Steam. Is the thing. I recently went semi-ham on like a little bit of a layout idea, just because I got kind of excited about the idea of playing Pokemon Coliseum. So like I slapped this together. It shows you know, disconnected down there because I don't have my controller plugged in. It might not. Ah, it's loud. It might not show the right thing. Why is it so loud? Let's see here. If I set it to the right thing, why is it so loud? Holy crap! And why is it not showing up on the thingamabob? Why is it not showing up on the thing? Dolphin. There we go. Jeez, that took way too long. So I set up a layout and stuff. Oh, this is just like, you know, lingering off of like the previous way that this was set up and stuff. So I experimented with some stuff here. I was like, oh, here's like this art of the characters and stuff. I can have the jar, I can have the controller, because why not? I want to fill that space with something anyway, so even though my inputs really aren't gonna matter in Pokemon, just do it for fun. And then like this entire side along here can be kind of like the Pokemon Platinum layout where like it just goes down and have like alternating Pokeballs like that. That would obviously start out with Umbreon and Espeon. So, you know, I went a little bit ham a couple days ago because I got kind of excited about the idea of playing Pokemon Coliseum like sometime next year. So that might well be going on. After playing Scarlet and Violet, it got me in the mood a little bit. But yeah, the full art, as you can see here, does include like the XD protagonist as well, is the case. All right, let's switch back to Persona. But yeah, it could well work for something like Coliseum. But yeah, Coliseum is really good, but it has a mechanic that isn't really fleshed out yet, so it requires a lot of grind to make the Pokemon usable. The whole weird thing with Shadow Pokemon, or whatever the heck. Pokemon XD improved a lot in that regard, huh? Got up at 8:15 this morning, then you went to Best Buy to get this console. Show me the money! I think they're... got there early enough. There were 3 or 4 left in the area picked it up from. Didn't have a reserve. Schnice. It's crazy to think that the PS4's already been out for like, what, 2 or 3 years and it's still like sold out all the time. You know, as the case. How much you like a Japanese badass anime character? How much like a Japanese badass anime character can you look? Coliseum protagonist, yes. Yeah. I do kind of like that because it's just a change of pace from like regular Pokemon stuff. Okay, so 2 years. Shadow Pokemon can take a very long time to cure them.
Alright.
So that wasn't even it? Are you kidding me? Really? Well, it has to be one that has a branch, right? That's the only red one with a branch. I'm so confused. What do you mean that's not the real one? So they still have bundles in stock? Huh. Oh, so it's gotta be that one, right? Maybe? Oh, man. It has to be this one. Hidden here around the initial opening corner. Wait. This one doesn't have the hair going to, like, the front. Like, the... over onto her chest. But, like, is that the way that it is? What if I say, I don't know. Other paintings, too, might be easier if we compare them. Well, this is the only other red one with a branch.
Impossible.
Gosh dang it! I saw the detail with the hair, but, like... I don't know what other ones there are. I'm so confused right now. Thank goodness we started with Yusuke. Alright, well. My goodness. Ironically, in Gale of Darkness, Shadow Pokemon are both more desirable to use, but easier to convert into regular Mons in Coliseum, huh? Interesting. Well, bam. That's right. I'm so confused. I might just look it up online. So I might just do... yeah, I'm just gonna do this. But yeah, just the game stuffed inside of a standard console. Disc or digital, you got disc. So there is a, wait. But if you got a disc version, isn't that like true bundle then? Okay. Is that a case? I'm so confused right now. Time and energy on counterfeit art. Seems like we've fallen right into his trap. Perhaps we've been missing something. Maybe we ought to investigate the area a bit more.
No match for me.
Huh? Abandoned all aspirations to get a PS5 after they left you in Scalper's Paradise for 2 years, then raised the prices as a reward for all their European fans who didn't have the chance to get one yet. So your current mindset is that you do not intend to support this anymore. Might get a Series X at some point. Jeez. Just because of how poorly it was handled. Is it really just this wall? Coming up with this wall. Alright, let's take a closer look. Well, I'll get the disc of the game. Just the disc version of the... of the console. I forgot. Yeah, that's the thing where Bob, that, what's going on there if you want to go, like, digital-only PS5. I gotcha. I forgot about that, honestly. Thing is painting. Is it real? Yeah, the hair is going down. There's the branch. It's the real thing.
Oh.
Yes, this is the true Sayer. Maybe an illusion, but there can be no mistaking its allure. Nicely done, Joker. All the versions on display were fakes while the real one was hidden the whole time. Alright, freaking gosh darn it. That gave me a decent bit of trouble all the way down there. Huh? Where'd the shit fly off to? Exactly what I was asking. Booty bop. But yeah. But you got a bundle that had discs, huh? Well, now what the heck? Will this just loot me back? Oh, I'm back here. God damn it. What the hell's going on here? We've seen all the false images. Something must have changed somewhere. Okay, something changed somewhere, huh? Oh, is it this that it went down to? Is this a new way to go? Because this is golden now. Right? Oh, isn't this somewhere new? Okay, cool. Wait patiently for PS4 consoles to lose their market value to buy one, but the PS5 short seems to keep their value near MSRP. Jeez. But yeah, I think it's ridiculous to raise the prices of a 2-year-old hardware, and of course in Europe because they know they dominate the market there. Not in the US where they compete with Microsoft, especially if you waited years to get one. So wait, did they actually straight up raise the price in Europe? How, what? Got yours almost 2 years ago because yours came soon after joining this community. So you're able to get yours pretty early on into its life then. I was able to get a Switch day one if I get any cool guy brownie points for that. Just be careful, okay? Distortion is growing much stronger the deeper we go. I didn't get any games day one because that was back when Amazon Prime was actually good for like game discounts. So I ordered my games on Amazon. I was waiting to get them in. So I didn't even get to play my Switch day one. There's gotta be a save room somewhere up close, right? 550 euros, really? Or the standard price in Europe now. Also, I already knew like the PS5 was expensive. But 550 euros, that's like probably around 700 bucks in my currency. That's what that probably is. Maybe more even. Now it's in a few months back. Jeez. Speaking of euros, I still, from my Italy trip, I still haven't sorted out my change. I still have a bunch of like euro coins in my wallet. I still have a freaking, I need to take it into the bank. I still have a freaking 50 euro bill on my desk that I had in my wallet in Italy that, you know, went unspent, I guess. So I should take this into the bank at some point and just like, I don't know, deposit it or something like that. I kind of like how euros are kind of colorful like Canadian money is the thing. Not quite as colorful. Canadian money's more colorful. in case anyone hasn't seen Canadian money, I have some Canadian money in my desk. We have plastic money, and this is like a $5 bill, for example. It's all super bright and colorful and cool and stuff. Or what? Here's a Canadian 20. We have some colorful plastic money around here. We used to have paper money, but we got rid of paper money a while back. Is a thing. You can still find some paper money floating around here and there, but it's not super common anymore. So fun fact there. So I like how euros are colorful like Canadian money, but ours are still a little bit more colorful.